Ah-hoo, werewolves of Moonwood. Ah-hoo. Well, hello there. Welcome to episode 3 of Ahead of the Pack, the Werewolves Let's Play. So here we are at the Grim Tooth Bar, which is where we left our trio of housemates the last time. Well, at least 2 out of the 3 anyway. So we'll be getting back to where we left off very shortly. But first, a little introduction to who we have and where they're at. First of all, we have Accalia Gibbous, who is quite video game obsessed, I'm not going to lie. But she also is a fanatic of werewolves who may have a little thing for vampires. Next, we have Ruby Moon, who is an actual werewolf, but is yet to transform and is trying to find her place in the Moonwood Mill Society. Now, last time we ascertained that the Wildfangs is the place for her to be, so her mission now will be to try and befriend them and get into the pack. Then we also have Ferdinand Rose, and he is an adventurous genius who wants to learn everything about the lore of Moonwood Mill and soak in that wolfy knowledge. But he also is quite the singer, so I've decided to change his career to the music career as well. I think that's what he would want to do, most definitely, after his little performance at the Grim Tooth Bar that first night. So that's who we've got, that's where we are going, and let's get back. Let's see what they're up to. So I'm thinking as of now, Ruby's goal is to join the Wildfangs. And so first of all, she's going to have to befriend them. But I don't think there's anybody from the bar. It's Callisto. We should get someone to say, I think we'll get, you, Accalia, introduce yourself to Callisto there, because I don't think they've actually met her yet. Oh my god, so many bears. Holy magoli. That is really bothering me, this toilet. I don't know why. So. Order drink. Let's see where you're at. Oh, she's actually pretty good. God, this is effective. Sleeping on the natural bed there, the nature's bed. Now, is any of the Wildfangs over here? Oh, yes, they're enjoying the nighttime by strolling around in the boxes there. It's Lou. She gets along pretty well with Lou, so maybe gossip about Bear. Maybe she could just strike up another conversation. Ask Lou to pursue their dream job. Ask about hobbies and skills. Yeah, look, that'll do. Let's press play. We need to facilitate action and change. Oh, hang on. Where'd you go? Ooh. Oh, maybe he went over to say hello. Oh, no, he's at the bar. Okay, let's go. Dislikes painting. Well, not for everybody, I guess. Not for everybody. Vent, perhaps, as well. She's feeling frustrated about these bears. Sing about Rebate Day? No. So, werewolf pack. Let's see. Asked to be friend of the Wildfangs. Can she do that? Is it too soon? Is it even possible? Let's have a bit of a look. Lou is romantic. Ooh la la. Oh, so's Ruby, actually. Can I be your friend? Sorry, you have to ask our leader, Rory. Oh, son of a bitch. Can we invite Rory over then? She got along pretty well with Rory. Let's see if we can invite her to hang out at Current Lot then. But we continue the friendship with Lou because it's going really well. Tell engaging story. Rory is sleeping. Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay, well, yeah, you can still build this. Werewolf. Oh, damn. Hey, how's her fury going again? Oh, it's getting more up there. She's still not transforming. And what's the moon phase at? We've got the first quarter moon as well. Are you okay now, Ferdinand? Do you want to come back? You're just going to take care of your needs? We haven't had much from Oh no! Accalia is freezing to death. Where are you? She's too busy giving her opinion to this bunch of bears to care about her own mortality, so we have to sort of intervene somewhat here. Let's see. Maybe she doesn't want to get changed in front of the bears. She doesn't want to be bear in front of the bears. Well, lucky it's just like a twirl and a swizzle. There we go. Are you okay? Maybe you could light this fire as well. That might help. Have you met Lou? No. No, you got to meet some. Oh, dear. Oh, she's a little bit put off by being in the presence of the wolves and still hasn't gotten used to that. Hello, Lou. Exactly. Discuss latest video games. I'm sure she's keen to discuss that topic. It is one of her favorites, along with wolves. Debate game strategy. Just continue on a little bit more. What's going on here? Oh, no. Oh, I swear. These frigging temperaments are something else. I mean, I thought they didn't have weaknesses, like, you know how vampires have got weaknesses, but it seems like these temperaments are like a substitute for having an actual weakness. Still cold there. What about you, Ruby? Are you not gonna... Oh, she's cold. Let's quickly change her before she turns blue like her friend, or at least housemate, just did. Oh, I think they have the same jacket on. That's a bit awkward, isn't it? Must just be the fashions. I like what you're wearing. I didn't even realize. Whoops. That's, yeah, disgust stress mood. Oh dear, how embarrassing. Now Lou's wandering away again. So where are you? Oh, Ferdinand's in a terrible state. Let's just try and, I can't, hang on, sort of take care of self, care for self. We're going to have to give Ferdinand some more attention as well. So we're going to go home and see Ferdinand and help him out instead. That's what I've decided. Quick trip home. So if you're not going to take care of yourself, then we're going to have to intervene. So sing in that shower like we know you like. Oh, and that reminds me too. I think it's time to change his career. Now, the writer's assistant, that seemed like a good idea at the time. It really did. But I want to help him pursue his passion. I think he'd be singing in the shower there, thinking to himself, why don't I do this? Okay, let's just go to the find a job thereafter. Yeah, look, he's feeling inspired as well from his clean vocal cords. He can pursue everything. He can pursue his dreams, burn the oil at both ends, is that what they say? And then to cheat time, he can just have the rest of this ham and cheese sandwich which has been sitting there half the day, but it's still okay. And that's what, Ruby's work starts in an hour. Okay. Okay, so Mr. Ferdinand Rose, it is time for you to pursue your newfound dream of being a musician, starting in the entertainer career. Yes, he can quit writing. That one day was a day, but now it is over. Okay, so we've got to bring Ruby home so that she doesn't miss her work again. Oh no, she's freezing again. But you're in your warm clothes. Why don't you go light a fire? They've got the fireplace in there. They might as well make use of it. And I suppose I'll bring Accalia home as well. And what happened? Awkward encounter. Some conversation did not go well. Well, she just needs to go to bed. So off you go. Yep, time to forget about the day that was and start afresh tomorrow. That's the spirit. Often easier said than done. Are you okay otherwise, Ruby? Yeah, you're good enough. You'll get there. You'll get there. So where are you at, Ferdinand? Oh, playing the refuge, playing some video games. Why not? Good stuff. Okay, so I think I might need to get Ferdinand a guitar or something. Let's pick something. Probably a guitar, I'm thinking. That would make sense. So what do we got? I'll probably just get the cheap one for starters. Maybe just this really standard looking one. I'll just put it out there for him. Okay, that should get him going in his new career. When's work? When's the first shift of work? 2 days. There's plenty of time to practice, get his bearings on things. Ruby's reading a book. How about how about reading a werewolf book? Do they have any in here? Probably not, considering they haven't actually bought any. That would probably indicate that they don't. I think they should buy a werewolf book. Oh, or you could just go to work like you're supposed to. Don't listen to me, Ruby. You got it covered. Okay, off to work. Hopefully she can make up for the stuff up of yesterday. Sorry, I honestly thought my first shift was today. Yeah, no one told me otherwise. See if that one flies. And browsing books, Ferdinand. No, we should get wolf books. We should get some wolf books for Ferdinand. Actually, for the whole household, to be honest. Now, is the under a category? My English is just magnificent right now. Is there a certain wolfy kind of category, or do you have to just go randomly find them? Lots of how I dumped your father. Dear oh dear. M is for misdirected angst. Maxis man saves the city. Still not seeing anything. Hacks and prejudice. Oh, magnificent. Lizzo Barknet is perfectly happy running his pack as alpha leader. His rules, no questions asked. That is until arrogant and haughty Ms. Darcy comes to town. Sparks and fur fly in this delightful comedy as these two young lovers delicately navigate werewolf society and pack expectations. Oh, they freaking have to get one of those for sure. That is some great stuff. I like me some Pride and Prejudice. Absolutely. So it looks like they are just randomly interspersed here. We're going to have to keep an eye out for the right titles. Seduction by the Sea. Oh no, the little train that couldn't. That's a sad tale. I think I can't is the motto of this children's story. They help you prepare your child for a life of obstacles, disappointment, and ultimately failure. Oh my god, some of these, I tell you what. Oh dear. The werewolf who came in from the cold. There we go. Page turner about a lone wolf. Well, there we go. Oh, Wolf Next Door. Thankfully found another one. Oh, it's that one. It's the romance. Well, they can have a little bit of something in their bookshelf there. I honestly thought there'd be be more. Maybe there's only some at the library, so we can have those. So switch your book there, Ferdinand. You're going to read something wolf related. How about the wolf next door? There you go. And Accalia, have you gone? Yeah, she's gone to bed. It's not doing too much for her energy thus far, but that's okay. Okay. Don't put it back, Ferdinand. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you want to read something else? How about Pax and Prejudice? Do you fancy a timeless classic instead? Is that more your thing? I'm just going to hit the fast forward and let Ferdinand absorb the tale of Pax and Prejudice into his mind. Oh, Lizzo spoke well, but he didn't only speak of love, and he was not more eloquent on the subject of their fated bond than of his pride, his sense of her inferiority, of its being a degradation to his Pax obligations. It is a truth universally acknowledged that an alpha werewolf in possession of a good pack must be in want of a fated mate. Great stuff. Oh, I like it. Okay. Oh, Ruby's home, and she earned a generous 56 simoleons. Well, it's a contributing. So are you in bed properly, or are you just like, oh, she's probably napping on the lawn. I've ruined your lawn nap, haven't I? I have. I'm sorry, Ruby. Now she's looking a bit miffed. She's looking quite miffed, actually. The Fury, no, she's still okay, but she's glowing. And oh no, she's rebellious. Not going to sleep on the bed. And Ferdinand's nearly finished Pax and Prejudice. Must be a good read. There might be more to discover if Ferdinand gives this book another read. Well, I mean, that's usually the case, isn't it? So, and in movies too, you can notice things he didn't the first time. So he's going to cook for himself. I guess that sandwich didn't satisfy for very long. After that, maybe if there are more educational books at the library, he should go there. But actually, I'm thinking after his glorious garden salad breakfast there, he should just go straight for some tunnels. Let's try and find some. Oh, hang on. What have we got here? It's Tomax again. You won't believe it. Caleb Fleming is such a sweetheart. I'm in love. Oh, that is so nice. That is sweet. Congrats. What's going on here? An acquaintance was telling me how much they dislike you. Try being a little nicer. Becoming disliked is a slippery slope. What on earth did she do wrong? You're a bit of a judgmental one, Sebastian, and believing gossip at that too. See, I was here thinking that Sebastian might be a candidate for fated mate. I was actually thinking it's between Lou and Sebastian at this point, but if Sebastian's going to be like that, well, that'll just help Ruby make up her mind. I mean, she does get on pretty well with Lou. There's also Hercules too, but for some reason I didn't really consider him seriously. I don't know why. Poor Hercules. Explore the underground tunnels. Now, I'm thinking just go in again, even though you've barely recovered from the injuries of last night's tunnel encounter. I think as an adventurous sim, curiosity might just get the better of him quickly. So in he goes into the tunnels. Oh, Ferdinand takes a deep breath and makes his way into the underground. You go. Let's look at our other housemates. Oh, eating some wolf down animal crackers. That's what you do. At the end of one of the tunnels is an old metal door that's been peeled open. The solid metal bends outward like a banana peel, as if something strong and determined forced its way out and ran off into the tunnel Ferdinand just came from. Past the broken door is a single room coated in metal paneling. Judged by the gouges lining the wall, someone or something really didn't want to be in there. Intriguing. Oh, just call me Cupid from hooking up other Sims. Oh, Accalia is happy with herself. She got the couple together. Well, very nice. What? The welcome wagon? They're actually happening. Holy cow, I didn't think we'd get the welcome wagon. Okay. Oh, look, it's Mr. Judgmental himself at the door, Sebastian Barkley, and also Hercules as well. So, well, of course we're going to let them in. And we've got Lily. She came in her wolf form. The wolf is at the door. She's at work. Oops. Okay. As Ferdinand rounds a corner in the tunnels, he hears what sounds like a slight rumble or murmur. A few steps later, the sound gets clear. It actually gets clearer and scarier. Something nearby is growling. Oh, adventurous sim, investigate that growling. I didn't even realize Accalia was at work, so it's going to have to be you, Ruby. You invite your neighbors in, and I don't know, you can't really clear up with Sebastian. What did you hear, actually? Maybe she should gossip as well, gossip about neighbors. Who has been spreading rumors? As Ferdinand presses on to investigate, the growling grows, louder and more vicious by the second. A moment later, he comes upon a hunched form, barely visible against the darkness. It doesn't take long for it to notice Ferdinand. The creature's head turns, and its entire frame rises up, revealing a wild-looking werewolf. It leaps towards Ferdinand, and a scuffle breaks out. Holy cheese balls. Ferdinand is able able to eventually break loose, but not before suffering some bites and scratches. Oh no! This is worse than last time, isn't it? Well, continue. Ouch, Ferdinand got bitten and contracted werbies. This is the first step towards becoming a werewolf. Best ask around Moonwood Mill to see if anyone knows how to cure it before it gets worse. Should we cure it? Should we? I mean, discuss favorite band as well. I mean, thanks for coming, even though you're a rude son of a gun. Oh, and Ferdinand somehow acquired the gardening skill. Let's have a look. Ferdinand has werbies. Ferdinand is feeling irate after that brush with werewolves. He feels a bit strange. Is he coming down with something? And he's got another band-aid because he's battered and bruised. I was originally going to make Accalia the wolf and he was going to be like a research guy, but is there any better research than becoming a wolf? I mean, maybe he just, maybe he'll just come home for a nap after his encounter, try to sweat werbies out. Maybe? Or I could just nap. I don't know. It's a choice to be made. It's a choice. Joke about politicians. I heard jokes don't usually go too well, do they? I don't know why. Ask about werewolf packs. Ask about Moonwood Mill. Ask about who's been spreading that slippery slope. Utter bollocks. Oh, he's got an opinion, doesn't he? But does she get along with him? That's what we could investigate as well. I mean, maybe he's just been misinformed. Maybe he's a jerk. She knows Hercules snarl at. Maybe share some photos as well. So Ferdinand is probably just going to snub the welcome wagon. He's a bit rude, but I mean, he's just been in an actual werewolf brawl as a human. Oh my god, look at him foaming at the mouth. Oh, that is not a flattering look. No offense. I know you can't help it, buddy, but oh dear god. I mean, he could try to sweat werbies out, but being an adventurous sim, he might even feel the need to just see what happens, have an experience, as it were. I mean, eventually you can cure it, right? I mean, it might just be something he wants to experience. He could cure it one day, he could leave it. Oh, I'm so surprised. Ruby's not feeling too well, the poor thing. I mean, the sooner she gets other temperaments, the better, I think. Ask for advice. Yeah, maybe she does want to ask for advice. Not only have I had trouble fitting in town, but now some jackass is spreading nasty rumours that aren't even true. What do you think I should do, Hercules? And she needs to go to the bathroom as well. Yeah. Make sure you let everyone know that those rumours aren't true, though, because people tend to listen to whoever speaks, so you gotta dispel that rubbish. Tell joke about werewolves, ask about day. Yeah, she didn't really get on too well with Elise, so she might just kind of ignore her, actually. She did get on with Christoph. Christoph, I did it again. I don't know why, I just massively have that in my head that his name's Christoph. It isn't. Yeah, Sebastian. Oh, she does get on well with him, though. Argue about career. Maybe she should ask his take on Moonwood Mill in the packs. Hercules is unemployed, but that's okay. This is a really great place just to congregate in the hallway entrance there. Don't bother going in and sitting down or anything, people. They've got like 1 foot out the door. They're like, we feel obliged to do this, but we don't feel like being here. It's always the darkest out during the new moon. I can't count how many times in the past I've stubbed my toe on something in the dark. Well, you're a werewolf, so you should be able to see in the dark. Isn't that a thing? So you should probably look where you're going. Let's be honest. How are you going there, Ferdinand? Got 48 minutes of this first thing of werbies. Just having a napping it out. On an adventure. Yes, of course. He enjoyed going on the adventure in the tunnels. Ask Sebastian to pursue their dream career. Why not? Get on your high horse there. Ooh, some fruitcake. It's not the best place to put it, Hercules, but... Oh, no. Well, he must have heard me because he's taken it back. I didn't mean take it back. Sorry, Ruby, but I don't feel like I know you well enough to be having this conversation. What was that again? I've forgotten. Oh, God. No, Ruby sleeping on the floor for about 2 seconds. That's a power nap. That's a power nap if ever there was. How you going, Ferdinand? From tussling. Okay, he's getting a bit more tense now. What's this mood? Let's say advanced webbies. Something is definitely up with Ferdinand. Maybe the locals know more about this mysterious illness 20 hours. Well, he doesn't have to shun the curse, but he could ask about the curse. So there are people actually here. Why don't you ask the one who is not named Christoph? Why don't you ask him about the, whoa. He's put off by being in the presence of a transform wolf. Are you putting that fruitcake back on the floor, Herc? No, he's picking up again. He just can't decide. There is a perfectly good table in here. We've also got some kitchen benches. Plenty of options. Oh my god, that foaming at the mouth. That is so bad. Oh dear. Okay, is there anything he can ask? Complain about problems for starters. Like, I had this great adventure. I even tangoed with a wolf and lived to tell, but I'm not feeling so great right now. Is there any werewolf pack options? Ask to befriend. No, that's a bit advanced. Is there any sort of... Maybe he has to actually go into town then. Ask for cursed bite. Not really needed. Ferdinand has werebees. Ask about Moonwood Mill. I don't know if that's the right path to take. Might have to go and ask what's her name at the bar. Like Celine, I think is her name. See if anything else comes up with Christopher. Christopher, that's what I'll call him. Christopher. Ask about those werepacks as well. Oh dear. He looks like he's in the middle of brushing his teeth. I always love how the night sky always seems brighter during the full moon. It's romantic, really. How lovely. You might not know this, but it takes a whole heck of a lot of self-control for a werewolf to make sure they're respecting the space and comfort of others, especially on certain nights when the moon's allure is just too strong. Admittedly, there are those among us who that are not quite as diligent when it comes to exercising restraint. And yes, I'm talking about the Wildfangs, obviously. Well, at least he's not being too elusive there. Okay, Ruby, what do you think of Hercules? We'll just have a discussion of those local fishing spots again. You'll know all the fish by the time you're done with all these people and gossip. Well, we should probably go. Welcome again. Yeah. Goodbye. 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 Well, here we are. You want to talk to Ruby about what's going on with you, Ferdinand? Get to know. I mean, must know she's a wolf by now, though she hasn't changed. She's giving off a lot of signals. Is there anything he can ask her? Oh, vent. Definitely vent. Not feeling so good. It's just harder than he thought to get through. Does he want this adventure? And Accalia is just having a very normal day compared to these two. She's just at work. We'll do a socialise with co-workers. She's going to be jealous that Ferdinand got bitten, though. Okay, should we take them into town and just have a speak? I mean, it doesn't mean he has to get the cure or whatever, but maybe they should. Oh, Hercules is still there. Well, they could take Hercules with them. Why not? Should they go to the... Oh, they go to the library first. We'll take them to the library. Where's Hercules, since he's still there? And that gets him out of their house as well, so it's a dual action move. Okay. On to the library. Now, we know that they offer the werebees cure at the actual bar, but... This is more like, let's find out information. Let's see if, now where's the librarian? Oh, Ruby's roaring. She's got that fury brewing within her. So, Ferdinand, if you want to go talk to a local and just see what they know about the curse, as it were, what to expect. Is it even safe to transform? Oh, look, it's Callisto. You might as well say hello as well. Friendly introduction. I mean, if you're going to be a werewolf. And, of course, we want to talk to Mitchell over yonder as well. Who have we got here? Oh, Ruby's here as well. Might as well. I don't know. She could read a book, or she could just scratch she could scratch it for the fun of it. She'd get that little bit of that fury out of her system. Although this is probably not helping her reputation, but maybe she wants to embrace it now because she's going to be part of the Wildfangs. Oh, doesn't seem like she's in the best mood, but hey, that's okay. What's that spot? That's a bit cheeky. Ask about Moonwood Mill, perhaps? So I'm thinking maybe the librarian. Where has he gone? I thought I actually queued that up, and I think I did. So... Friendly introduction. See if he knows anything. He looks like he might be an informed guy, but we'll find out. What you doing, Ruby? I was observing the sky. Oh, the fury is getting much higher now. Locals know the tunnels beneath Moonwood Mill as the underground. It's been called that for as long as anyone can remember. Okay, yes, he knows a little bit about the tunnels. For sure. What are we going? Still 17 hours. Callisto Canine identified the tree fish. That's a nice one. Ferdinand is adventurous, seeking out new and exciting activities. I think he's on the way to that, for sure. Have you actually met Hercules as well? Oh, yeah, he has. Ask about taste in music. That's something you'd be interested in. Oh, has he actually? Yes, okay. So do you have any information about werebees, Mr. Mitchell, or whatever your name is? Ask about career, which is, you know, are you definitely a librarian? Is there anything else? Suppose you could ask about Moonwood Mill and ask about packs as well. But he keeps wandering off. Hey, come back, mate. He's doesn't want to really stay around Ferdinand, does he? Complain about problems, yeah. This is the adventure I crave, but yet I'm not feeling so good. And I'm questioning my choice of toothpaste right now on top of that. Accalia, we're just going to bring her right here. You can come here too, Accalia. She's going to be very jealous when she sees Ferdinand frothing at the mouth. Ooh, there are 2 main ways to become a werewolf. Be born one or be turned into one through a bite. Yeah. Some Sims receive the latter involuntarily. We know about that. But you can always ask a werewolf if you're close enough and they might agree. The first werewolves came about through a magical explosion. Here's a piece of lore. But that ritual was lost generations ago, and I believe it required a lot of special circumstances. Cool. And Callisto is a loner. Well, she's doing pretty well with her conversation, if that's the case. And of course, play Road Rival Alpha. Of course, Accalia is playing video games again. We've got a wolf in here who's suffering from a bout of unhappiness as well. Out they go. Daryl Roman, hey? So, I don't know. Once again, just feel like venting. He's really stressed out right now. And so I'm actually going to leave that one there for today, but next time we have 2 transformations imminent. It cannot be long now, but who will be the first to actually take on werewolf form? I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Also, our girl Accalia seems a little bit lost in the land of video gaming, and probably none of us can blame her for that, but we'll see what we can do about helping her fulfill her goals as well. So, thank you very much for watching this. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Happy simming, and bye for now. Bye. Bye.